A high-stakes diplomatic week lies ahead as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is reportedly set to visit the White House following the NATO summit.
Meanwhile, U.S.-Iran talks remain on pause as anti-American chants fill a funeral for Tehran's former Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei. Chief Foreign Correspondent Trey Yingst joins us live from Tel Aviv with all the details. Hi, Trey.
Yeah, hey guys, good morning. Hundreds of thousands of Iranians gathered in the streets of Tehran today and over the weekend as they mourn the loss of the late Supreme Leader, the Ayatollah Khamenei. This entire event will last until July 9th. It's included a variety of processions and visits by foreign delegations from countries like Saudi Arabia and Oman. Many of the attendees chanted "Death to America" as they demonstrated, but there was no appearance from Iran's new Supreme Leader, Mujtaba Khamenei. With the ceasefire ongoing, there are questions about this 60-day window and whether Iran will make serious concessions to avoid a return to war. The Israelis are reportedly preparing a unilateral strike package against Iran, as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu spoke Sunday on Fox News about the relationship he has with President Trump.
President Trump is the leader of the United States. He does what's good for America. I'm the leader of Israel, the one and only Jewish state. I do what's good for Israel. 99% of the time, we see eye to eye. But in any family, in any close friendship, there are sometimes differences of opinion, and we discuss them openly. I can tell you in a free spirit, and usually we resolve them too.
In an interview over the weekend, President Trump said, "We get along very good. Netanyahu knows who the boss is." Reports do indicate that Netanyahu could visit Washington soon to meet with President Trump at the White House. Over the weekend, the Israelis launched a few strikes and did some shelling against Hezbollah in southern Lebanon. Another Israeli strike was conducted against Hamas in Gaza, but largely the region has stayed relatively quiet as the ceasefire holds. This month will be critical to see if the Iranians are willing to make serious concessions at the negotiating table as these technical talks continue between the United States and Iran. Guys?
Hey, Trey, really quickly, because I believe we do have a live shot of the funeral that's taking place in Tehran. So if we do have that, we certainly want to show it. And we mentioned that there were anti-American chats when, no surprise there, but when Prime Minister Netanyahu was on one of the Sunday shows on Fox News yesterday, he talked about how these people in Iran were also chanting "Death to President Trump." What can you tell us about this funeral and, what's going on and taking place inside Tehran right now?
Yeah, look, inside of Iran, this has been a large parade as well as a funeral procession, and there are images circulating online that show some of the people throwing stones and rocks at posters of President Trump, others chanting "Death to America" and "Death to Israel." An estimated 20 million Iranians are participating in this days-long funeral procession. But again, the one interesting thing here, we've not yet seen or heard from Iran's Supreme Leader Mujtaba Khamenei, the son of the late Ayatollah. And so it raises questions about how gravely he may be wounded in the aftermath of U.S. and Israeli strikes. But again, these images that you see live from the Iranian capital of Tehran are expected to continue throughout the week. This entire procession will end on July 9th as the funeral wraps up. And it is believed those technical talks between the United States and Iran will take place again after this procession.
All right, Trey Yingst live for us in Tel Aviv. Trey, thank you so much.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.